Hey guys, welcome to the Lucy Show. Hope you're all doing well. I missed you guys all over here at this channel. I know I've been away for a while, so that's why I felt the need and I could today to make a video over here. Just to give you guys a quick update. I know I said it was going to be like under a month before I go back to regular scheduling, but life happens and I don't think I'm going to be back to normal. Hey there, Ken. I don't think I'm gonna be back to fully normal until maybe like the beginning of next month. So it'll be like a month long last minute travel, call it a vacation, whatnot. But either way, I'm doing good. Um, currently, currently trying to live my best life despite circumstances that have come my way. All right. So as you can see by the title, just want to share with you guys whenever I watch new shows or new movies. So on the plane, I didn't have any like headphones and or earphones. I didn't want to bother the people on the plane. They all seem very busy. So I just decided to watch Spencer by Kristen Stewart, which is supposed to be, it's a 2021 film. And it's about, well, I think let me read this here. So Spencer, I just know it was Kristen Stewart with some really awesome makeup to look like Princess Diana. But I thought it was going to be more realistic because I couldn't really tell from the trailer. But now, after watching it, I'm like reading it off of Wikipedia, and it says Spencer is a 2021 historical fiction, psychological drama film directed by Pablo Larraín and written by Steve Knight. The film is about Princess Diana's existential crisis during the Christmas of 1991 as she considers divorcing Prince Charles and leaving the British royal family. Honestly, I don't know too much about the royal British family aside from obviously, the sadness that was what the tragedy that happened to Princess Diana. So aside from that, I don't know too much. So I actually thought this film was going to explain like, right before her accident or more about that, but it had nothing to do with that. It was like kind of depicting her as, as the description says, going through like some crazy psychological whirlwind. But it was good. I don't think I would watch it again. I think it made me like I couldn't hear anything, so I was just reading the subtitles and then watching it. So without sound, it was still clearly I could get the message. Still, it was good, but I don't think I would watch it again. I'd probably rate that a 5 out of 10 for me. But nonetheless, it was interesting. Like, I don't think I've seen much of Princess Diana. I'm sure there's more documentary and more movies that I probably want to watch. This one seems more like somebody's psychological thriller version of her life, which who knows? At this point, it's like every single story, fiction or not, written about somebody else is just really interesting to me because deep down I know there's really like no way, even if your own children were to make a film about you, I don't think that anybody could like get it right perfectly unless you are the person to direct it, and then even then it may not get across every little detail that you want. But yeah, I saw that one, and also Marie Antoinette, which I've been meaning to watch forever. It's with Kristen Dunst, I want to say that's her name. She's like the girl who was with the Toby Maguire, so she's the girl that was Mary J in the Spider-Man movie for like the first one. Yeah, the first one. And then there's now the third Spider-Man. So, anyways, so it's by the actress Kristen Dunst. I think that's her name. Hold on, let me get it. Marie Antoinette. This is like a 2006 drama romance about Marie Antoinette. Obviously, she's more known for like the quote, let them let them eat cake when like all these people were saying that they didn't have food for bread and whatnot. So that's like really all I know about her. Like let them have cake. That's apparently what she said, but who knows if that's really true. So in this film, it kind of shows her like usually people think of her as like this very like luxurious, lavish lifestyle living queen of France who pretty much spent all France's money, or at least that's what I hear about when I read about her on the internet, but and just like back in history books and stuff. But this story was really interesting. I guess you get to see like another side of her that's different from what's usually generally talked about when people think about Marie Antoinette. So I liked it. I thought it was lovely, really like beautiful costumes. If you're into like Bridgerton, which I didn't watch that, but I know Bridgerton's like more Victorian style, like huge Netflix show. So if you're into like Victorian, like those dresses and that style, that type of like romantic movie. This isn't like too romantic in my opinion, this movie, but I liked it. I thought it was thoroughly enjoyable if you kind of want to have a different twist type of movie, another depiction of Marie Antoinette. I liked it. Marie Antoinette is what it's called on Netflix. Um, and it is a 2006 film. I would say it was a solid 6 out of 10 for me. So definitely better than Spencer. Hey there, JJJJ, Kaluna187. Long time no see. How's the vacation? Very, very good. If you guys are following me on Instagram, then you know where I am. If you're not following me, then it's just Living with Lucy 123. I have been posting some of the places that I've been traveling. So I like to keep my private life private, so I won't tell you guys exactly where I am right now at this minute, but I've been posting like certain places that I've been to throughout the trip. Usually I do it late. I don't do it like on the day of. So you guys can go and check that out if you want. But I'm gonna upload like more little clips, like travel vlogs later on this second channel of mine. If it's your first time here, my main channel is Living with Lucy, where we talk mostly stocks, crypto, and whatnot. And here, it's anything under the sun is welcome. So if it's your first time here, welcome. Feel free to talk about whatever the heck you want. After you make sure you are subscribed, ring that notification bell and destroy that like button. Also, if you like free money, you can still check out the 5 free stocks you can get from WEBULL using my referral link down in the description below. WEBULL is a stock and crypto trading platform that is currently offering you over 37 different types of altcoins and cryptocurrencies that you can trade commission free. So if you're interested in $27 all the way up to $9,600 worth of 5 free stocks, definitely check out WEBULL link down below. Hey there, got your anything crazy happen on vacation yet? Any good stories? I will let you guys know if I think of any. I don't think anything too crazy happened, aside from the fact that I almost lost my phone. And then I found it, luckily, after 10 minutes of leaving it in the restroom. So I thought that was lucky. I don't think about these things. So when people ask me, I can't think of it. And then after I do the stream, I'm gonna think of whatever crazy stuff to tell you afterwards. Oh wait, no, yeah, something happened. Something happened. uh, I had an experience. I don't think I told you guys. I had an experience during my trip where I sat in the back of a cop's car. So I guess that was wild. So the person that was accompanying me or with me on my trip, which they shall not be named, but somebody basically drove way too quickly and then got pulled over by the cops. But that's not the best part. After we got pulled over by the cops, the person to my left pulled over to the right side. That's what you're supposed to do when you hear the cop sirens. And I thought that we were parked. Then I hear a giant bang hitting from behind. And I thought, damn, the cop car just hit us after we parked. But no, the person that drove the car that was speeding thought that they put the car on park, but really put it in reverse. So we literally hit the cop's car. And then the cop wouldn't come out of the car. So I was like, oh my God, GG. No, I did not get arrested. I was really scared I was going to get arrested. So yeah, never financial or life advice on this channel. Do your own DD, entertainment purposes only. But here's what I did. So I hear the thud, the bang, and I'm like, oh my God, I got hit by, like, what's happening? Like, why is this cop hitting our car? And then I realized the person next to me actually did it the reverse, so that it's our fault. And then we parked it. I don't know the damages. No one's coming out. Like, the cop's not coming out anymore because they're probably like afraid of us. I don't know. So then I did the only thing that made sense to me. I rolled down my window and I put both my hands out. And I'm just like, just put both my hands out like this, and I scream. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like that was an accident. So put my hands out because I'm like, in case they think I have like weapons or I'm a crazy person, just to show like that I'm not carrying anything. I was like, I'm so sorry. That was an accident. And I kept saying hello, like hello, because no one would come out. Then I realized like 5, 6 minutes later that they weren't coming out because they were calling for backup. So then the cop that we hit, his car, not him, thank God. But they called another cop to come in to, I guess, watch as the cop that we hit came out eventually to talk to us, and obviously thought that somebody was impaired, but nobody was impaired. Obviously, it was not good driving. You should always drive within the speed limit. Uh, so yeah, that was fun. That was a life experience. And then yeah, well after did the person next to me, the driver, did the breathalyzer, and obviously nobody was drinking. Um then I was asked to go and sit at behind the cop car. Was asked to sit behind the cop car to do a statement to state that nothing bad had happened to us, even though like technically there was an accident, and I was given like a file number with insurance in case I do feel pain later on, or I don't know if I want to sue or something. So I was like, don't worry about it, there's nothing wrong with me, I'm just glad that actually nothing happened to the cars. So I was like, after I realized that the cop was like understanding, I'm like, holy cow. Like, did my car break or did your car break? Because like that's really bad. um Nothing. I was, like, actually amazed that the thud was so loud when we hit the car behind, the cop car. I thought, like, for sure, like, a bumper would have broken off, but no. There was, like, just not even a single scratch. So, luckily, the driver ended up with a ticket for speeding and then another ticket. Thank God, I was, like, thinking if maybe there's gonna be some type of, like, an assault, like, a cop charge. I was like, "Oh, no, this is gonna be horrible." But they just ended it with, like, misconduct of reverse parking or something like that. That was, like, the second charge, so 2 charges. Again, folks, if you learn anything from this story, is always be careful because, yeah, you don't want to, end up like me, freaking out. I think the process of worrying, like, what the charges were, um, damages, and then also just, like, would the cop be super pissed, and then, I don't know, like, pull out a gun on me or something? I was so worried. Terry, oh my God, wow, so lucky. Yeah, I know, no, this person was really nice. You know how I say I like to read people's faces, like CEOs and stuff, or I think Elon Musk is a nice dude. The cop that pulled us over was like extremely good vibes. Like they were probably the nicest person ever. I think if I was anywhere else or I met like somebody else, they would have been like, "You did this on purpose," or said the person next to me did this on purpose. Ooh, we're actually in the green right now. So that's your little, I guess, yeah. That's probably the most eventful random thing that happened so far. And oh, if you saw my story, I saw a fish tank, and I'm so happy that the other day I was at a restaurant, I saw a fish tank with Nemo and Dory. So I've seen clownfish before, so it's like Nemo fish. I don't know what type of fish is Dory. I just call it the Dory fish. It's that blue one with like the little yellow line, but it was really cute. I saw a restaurant had a fish tank with 2 Nemos, so 2 clownfish, and then 1 actual Dory, which I usually don't see. So that's not it's not really anything crazy. I just thought that was really cute. But back girls, what you going to? Okay, I'm like a model citizen, okay? I don't mess up like that, or at least I hope not to ever run into a cop like that. And I think depending on which area you're in, um, you'd be lucky. You'd be lucky to get off with a misconduct of reverse parking. Dogecoin right now, guys. I don't know what's happening, but we're back to 14.08, 14 cents. We are up 4.72% right now at number 11. We can't seem to beat AVAX, which I'm like, what? We're at 18.68 billion. AVAX is at 20.67 billion. Seems like we're having like a really rough time for Dogecoin to get over that number, that top 10 spot. Shiba Inu, even with all this awesome news, I'm kind of shocked that it's only at number 15 still. Work hard, play hard. Truckin' All Day says, yes, definitely. Work hard, play hard. I think I'm playing more hard than I am working. I would love to work more hard, guys. Definitely feel like I need to do more work, or I need to conduct more trades. How are you guys lately with your trades? I feel like, well, I'm doing as many trades as possible, but again, I feel stuck right now because I put down a little too much money in Tesla, and also HYMC High Croft Mining call options. And there's a lot of positions that are currently stuck, like still DWAC. DWAC is the one that irks me the most. Cannot wait to get rid of Digital World Acquisition Corp, because that is a lot of money that I'd rather put elsewhere right now. I'm going to go into Robinhood and see what's going on. So Tesla, yeah. Oh, actually, never mind. We ended the day at $992. So it was actually up 1.13%, basically like almost 2%, almost 2% at the end of the day. S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow, though, were all pretty much just downward slope. I don't think people reacted. Once again, if you saw my earlier main channel live stream, people didn't really react well to the CPI data. I don't blame them. Like going from 7.9 in February to March now, or March CPI data at 8.5. Really, I think everyone's finally noticing that it's just the numbers are going to go higher and higher. There's nothing stopping it. Sean, where I am. If you want to know the possibility of where I am, I won't tell you, but you could go and check where I've been to on Instagram. Link down below. And all of you guys, thank you so much for those of you that have signed up with FTX using my link in the description below. With FTX, anytime you trade $10 worth of crypto, at least for now on the FTX app, you can get one free random coin. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. And also, that is where I'm keeping all my Dogecoins, all my Shiba Inu, and all my Ethereums to earn extra coins while I'm just diamond handing my positions. So if you want to check that out and earn 5 to 8% APY back on those cryptocurrencies, link down below. Smash a like, subscribe so I don't have to. Thank you, my mods, for being here. I bought all the new coins that Robin had added. Really? Even comp? Even comp. I mean, actually, comp right now, compound, right? I feel like we looked at the chart earlier in the day. Compound actually, I would say, has the nicest chart because it dropped the lowest and didn't really come back as much in comparison to like Solana and what was the other one? It was Solana. It was Compound. Okay, let me see here. Matic and Sheep. So just 4 cryptocurrencies. That's it. That's it. I mean, there's still, everything's kind of in the green right now. Bitcoin's finally back at 40,000, just at the cusp, 40,049. I am tired, Lucy, buying all these dips. Saitama dip, Shinja dip. How is Saitama? How is it right now? I mean, I know you're spending your real estate hard-earned money into more of the dips, so you don't have a problem buying dips like I do. I don't have like sweet real estate money coming in, guys. I'm just paying for my real estate license. I have not sold a thing so far, and it makes me sad because I actually had a friend with a referral, but because I'm traveling right now, I can't really take it. So that was bad, but it's okay. I believe in whatever is meant to be will be. So just because I'm not selling homes right now doesn't mean I can't later. That was a crazy story, by the way, Mr. Fix-It. Yeah, I know. I'll go down. I don't think I've been behind a cop's car. No. It was really interesting what was inside. I mean, I don't know if it's like different depending on the country, but so it was actually okay. So when I was on the road, I actually saw an undercover cop car on the highway, and it was an SUV. There was like this crazy long, like satellite. What do you call it? Like the lines, the wires. It's like this just crazy long satellite stick on the top of the SUV. But the SUV didn't have like any like cop like blue red lights or anything like that. It was clearly like undercover. Well, then it started to shine, like the lights started to go off afterwards. So I realized it was undercover. But it just looked interesting because it had the crazy long satellite line. And it's like normal cars don't have that. And then on the back, like the back windows, you can see these like plastic looking like guards within the windows. So it's like stuck to the window, like these weird looking plastic white bar looking things at the back. And it was driving to an accident. So then I realized like me and the person I was with realized like, oh my gosh, that was a, which is actually the funniest part is that the person that I was with um knew that that was an undercover cop. And during the daytime they thought that that was an undercover cop, so they were gonna like like cut him off. Then they were like, ah, it's probably an undercover cop, I won't cut them off. Then we realized, okay, it was an undercover cop. But then by nighttime just got pulled over by a real cop. I mean, by a non-undercover cop. So I guess I thought it was funny because I'm like, I guess you can't dodge it. Whatever is meant to be will be. So even though the person next to me kind of like possibly was going to be pulled over anyways, maybe for cutting off an undercover cop, just guessing, maybe they wouldn't have. Um, but it's like you dodge one round and then you still get screwed the second round. Hi there, CD. I'm not going to tell you guys where I am now. I don't like to tell people where I am while I'm traveling, but I will post after the fact when I leave places on my Instagram. So you guys can go check out my Instagram, Living with Lucy 123. And also follow me on Twitter if you're not already. That's just Living with Lucy. Did you tell Cop to watch your stream? No, I didn't. I didn't. So they actually like I guess record you. So I was like in the back and they're like, okay, make a statement and tell me what happened, that you're fine and stuff like that, exactly what happened. I'm like, okay. And they were like, just so FYI, like you're being recorded, your sound, and I guess there was like a camera above me. And then they were telling me like, okay, write this down because they were giving me some insurance number in case I wanted to like, say I'm hurt or whatever. So I was writing it down on my phone, but I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to write it on my phone. I'm like, can I just like the cop was talking to me on their little laptop thing, when they have in the front. So I'm like, well, I have my phone here. I'm like, instead of writing it down, can I just like take a picture of your screen? And he's like, no, no, no. It's like, you can't take pictures in here. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, I guess a selfie is out of the question. I'm one of those people that would it's like want to take a selfie with like the cop. And actually no, I've taken pictures with a cop before, but that was like a mall cop with a gun. Um, yeah. That I did not do that because I figured that was out of the question if I wasn't even able to take a picture of the laptop in there. So I tried. You could have bribed the cop with Dogecoin because, like, if you let me go, I will give you 1,000,000 Doge. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I was not arrested, guys. I did nothing wrong. I was a passenger. Antenna. Oh, yeah, sorry, Jem. Thank you. Yes, it was a very long antenna. It was like satellite thingy. I had to unlock my stack Shinja from Gold Farm. It took me 5 days to figure it out, Ken says. What? Okay, I'm glad you got that figured out. Hold on. I have all the new coins. Dory is the blue tang. And Nemo, oh, it's called a blue tang. Oh, thank you, Crimson. And Nemo is a clownfish. Yeah, I learned that Nemo was a clownfish. I never searched up what a Dory was. Thank you. I'll try to remember that. It's kind of hard for me to remember. Clownfish is like, it's like easier to remember. Blue tang. Cool. Hold on. I'm down on everything, Kaloon says. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, except ape, doge, and sheep. If it makes you feel any better, don't have any ape. I would like to own some ape one day still, especially since it's still on Webull. And I'm down on sheep still, even with the rise today. The only thing I'm really up lately that's making me smile is Dogecoin and Ethereum. Yeah, Dogecoin and Ethereum are pretty much like my only positions out of all my many, many portfolios that are in the green and I have not sold. And that's including DWAC, NEO call options, Hycroft mining, Robinhood call options. The most recent Ethereum swing on my Robinhood, which I don't count because I only count the Ethereums on my FTX, where I bought when it was like 1,000 something. So yeah, uh, that's makes you feel better. My portfolio sucks a lot more than most people on here. How about you guys? Do you guys like holding any positions that are massively in the green? And you're just diamond handing it because you believe in it so much more that it's not going to dip any lower, even though we're in very, very crazy wild times lately. Nobody knows what's going to go down from now to May. And I'm especially scared about May 9th because the whole victory day thing with Putin. I just read something with Putin. We'll go over it in like 2 seconds. Hold on. This is stake. If things went south, Doge would be perfect for bail money. I don't think I'm going to be bribing any cops soon, guys. Don't take in any advice you're hearing on the stream, please. Do your own DD. No bribing. Do not try to bribe a cop. I I don't think I would be down even if I was wrongfully arrested for something. I don't think I would bribe a cop to get out of it with my Dogecoins. I think I love my Dogecoins too much. I don't know, man. I'm willing to go in a couple of years for my Dogecoin, come out a multimillionaire. I'm down on everything, still diamond handing though, a CD MSVT says. All right, I hope you hold through. You come out in the massive green. I meant cashing it out to pay for bail. Also, no way. I don't think I would sell my Dogecoin even for bail. I'll just go behind bars. I'm not selling my Dogecoins before it hits new all-time high. That's a given. Shiba, and I wouldn't do it for anything. I could be stuck in a desert and I'll stay in the jungle or the desert, whatever the heck I'm stuck at. I'll stay there until Dogecoin goes over 75 cents. If it doesn't, I'll just stay where I am. Has Elon responded to any of your tweets? Crimson's asking. Is he following you yet? Crimson. I don't think Elon Musk will ever like any of my tweets because my tweets just, let's face it, it's not good enough. My tweets aren't good enough. I think I may be like, I need to hire someone to make good tweets. Then maybe he'll like one of my tweets. My tweets are not good enough. He never likes any of my tweets. Or maybe it's just hard to see it because I'm not like a big Twitter account. So maybe that's why. I don't know. He never likes anything from me. I still try though. It's like one of those things. It's a one-sided love, Crimson. It's fine. It's fine. I still love him. Even if he'll never like any of my tweets. He doesn't will never know who I am. If I ever see him on the street. Who was asking me this the other day? Someone asked me because they know my love for Elon Musk. They're like, "What if he didn't have any money? Um, would you still be obsessed with Elon Musk?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm obsessed. I will still be obsessed even if he was broke because I like his brain. I don't know what you call that. But it's just when you admire someone for like the brain power. So if he was broke and living in a box, I would go ahead and buy him McDonald's. Shiba Inu Metaverse is open, Ken says. Nice. I don't think I'm going to go on it anytime soon, but I am very excited at the whole like Epic Games Lego thing. Or I think they're supposed to Lego and was it Lego and Sony that did the 2 billion investment with Epic Games or something? I don't know. I'm looking forward to actually Lego would be cool, like a metaverse, but I want to go to a Mario metaverse. I want to go with Nintendo. Whenever Nintendo finishes up with their awesome future metaverse, that's where I want to be. I want to buy me some Toad, some Yoshi, Princess Peach, and all of that good stuff, NFTs or whatever they're doing later on. I just think like right now, all these different companies are trying to kind of make the most out of this still hype that we're dealing with. And instead of investing in Bitcoin or Ethereum and putting that on their balance sheets, everybody just wants to do their own thing and have their own NFTs and their own metaverse. I don't know if that's going to really work out later on. It's just going to be like everyone for themselves. I hope it's still, and I still believe that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the cryptocurrencies are going to kind of make a bigger splash in the world than NFTs, but we'll see. There's a lot of people that are crazy into NFTs that believe that Bitcoin and Ethereum somehow aren't going to make it, but NFTs are. I don't know how you can really think, unless I guess you're making your purchases for your NFTs not in Ethereum, like most of the massive NFTs that are famous. But I don't see how that would make sense if you believe that the NFTs that are going to make it that are run on Ethereum are going to do really well, that Ethereum is going to like die out. So that logic doesn't really make sense, but whatever. Nicolas Cage could answer your tweets. Would answer your tweets, Ken says. That's I don't know if he would either, but I don't really tweet at Nicolas Cage. I don't even know if Nicolas Cage has a Twitter account, but okay. Hi, Lucy. I'm hey there, chill. I sold my Doge and XLM last week. Bought the Doge dip today. Pokemon Metaverse. Yes, I'd be excited for the Pokemon Metaverse too. Still more excited for Nintendo, but yes, Nintendo Mario, and then also Pokemon Metaverse would be pretty cool. But I'm glad that you are buying, like you're selling when it's high and buying on the dips. It's really good. I need to, like I said, chill. Follow your footsteps and do better with my trades. Still not doing enough, guys. I'm still not trading enough. Elon could be flat broke, Kaloon says, and he'd still have insane charisma. I think if he just wanted to like just go broke and I don't know, donate away all his money, I'm pretty damn sure there's gonna be a lot of people like fans, like myself, that would be willing to feed him and house him so he doesn't really he can just live the rest of his life and we'll just all take care of him as this planet. He might be following you with a profile that you don't know is him. Optimus at Tesla AI bot. I don't think so, Crimson, but thank you for believing in me that much so that you think Elon Musk would follow me. You have an interesting food while on your trip. Yes. What did I have? I went to this really good Indian restaurant, which I will later on post about it on my Instagram recently. And there's this one dish that I loved. Well, you guys know what butter chicken. If you had Indian food, you probably had butter chicken before. But this place that I went to served their butter chicken with like a little cap. And then when they give it to you, they take off the cap. And then there's like burning charcoal inside, which is really cool. And then they take out the little mini charcoal dish and they toss it out, but it has like that scent. So that was cool, but that's not cool because I've always had butter chicken. It's like not that new. I dipped my like naan in there. This cool one that they had there, I don't know what it's called. I forgot. I'll probably remember it for my future post on Instagram, but it was red. I don't know how they made it red, but it was like sweet, savory, kind of like a sweet sour taste almost. It was like fried cauliflower and it had like this crazy red sauce that was so good. I don't know if that's supposed to be like vegan or something. I'm not vegan, but I enjoyed it. It was like some red cauliflower dish. Very delicious. That was probably like one of the best meals of my trip so far. I like the huge Doge from Drone Lights at Texas Cyber Rodeo. Checking all day says, yes, and I'm so jealous of all the people who are invited. It's like, I don't know what you need. Do you have to be like a Tesla, like a major shareholder or maybe like a Tesla reporter to do it? Yeah, so jealous of all the people that were there. I saw like a bunch of pictures of the event. Just super cool. I mean, I guess there will be more. Like thoroughly. I'm not. I'm just out of my imagination. I feel like Elon Musk would eventually make like 100 gigafactories, hopefully in his lifetime. I think that's possible. I mean, it's already been there's 5. I guess you could just mass produce. So I think if he does make 100 gigafactory someday, then hopefully one day, maybe Doge hodlers or fans of Elon Musk that have been following him on Twitter for over a year could get a ticket to those future cyber rodeos in other states or whatever. It's wishful thinking. But yeah, it looks like super fun. It's really funny because I saw Nikola Tesla's, I guess, drone light. There was an image online, but I didn't know it was Nikola Tesla. I was like, what is that? Like, I couldn't really make out the face, but the Doge is easy. I want to see play to earn for PS5. King Christopher says, my son lives on there. Your son lives on the PS5? That's nice. I've never actually played with a PS5 yet. I don't well, none of my friends, I don't know if they bought it or maybe they bought it and then didn't ask me to play yet, but I've never played a PS5 yet. Just seen like the funny images of people buying like up all the PS5s and selling it in their vans. Hold on, or Shiva Land. Shiba Inu Metaverse is open. Okay, cool. Hold on. See if some countries have crazy laws compared to America. Check it all day says. Yes. I mean, all countries have very shocking rules. That's why like anytime I travel somewhere new, I try to like Google and see if there's any crazy rules I need to like abide by so I don't get into trouble. Um Ken says, how do you blind a woman? Answer, you put a windshield in front of her. What? Okay, I don't get that. I don't know if that's bad. I joined Shiba Inu Army. I bought $3 today and bought every new coin in Robinhood today. Low Roller Scratcher says, nice. So, okay, you bought $3 today and every new coin. So that's how much in Shiba Inu then? $3 worth of Shiba Inu? I feel like I should join you just to pump up Shiba Inu on Robinhood. But I'm still waiting for Robinhood to list a heck of a lot more than just 11 coins right now. Still like too little in my opinion. Are you vacationing in cooler or warmer place? Mm, I want to say colder if it's not obvious. Like all my Instagram pictures, I'm wearing like pretty much the same thing. So, yeah. I'm not going to go into full detail, but basically it was a very last minute trip. Um and I basically just packed for every single season. I wore a winter-ish jacket on the outside, a waterproof jacket on the inside, like a wind blazer, trailer, whatever you call it. And then inside that, I had a hoodie on. Inside that, I'm like one of those people who get on a plane and you have no space to put your stuff, so you just wear everything. That's basically what I did. I had a hoodie underneath that wind blazer thingy. Then underneath that, I had a dress, like a long sleeve-ish dress, and then I also had a tank top underneath the dress. Then I wore a skirt over the dress. And then I have leggings underneath that. Then I brought like 3 pairs of underwear and 3 pairs of socks. So if you ever wanted to pack light and you couldn't fit any more things into your backpack, then that's the way to go, folks. Just wear everything on your body. You just look like a penguin when you're sitting down. Yo, mama's so fat she can't even jump to a conclusion. You said that one before, Ken Bussy. Love it nonetheless. Mm, Trucking all day. At Trucking all day. That was lit. Jem says, "Hey there, Crypto Tangirl. Welcome. 100 layers. Yeah, I've never done 100 layers, but maybe I'll challenge myself in the future. I know I could do a lot more. I'm just mad at myself that I actually didn't layer enough. So I wore like the leggings, right? But I should have put a pair of sweatpants on top of the leggings because at one point I was cold and wished that I packed a pair of sweatpants. So there you go, guys. Could always do more layers than what I did. And I should have bought a pair of shorts and just worn the shorts underneath the leggings or over the leggings. Sometimes, like I just think I'm at that age, 420 years old. I just don't care. I think when I was younger, I would like need to wear certain things and have a bunch of outfits when I go travel. But obviously this is more like I said, last minute. Didn't really have the luxury to do that. But I just don't really care anymore. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care anymore that people look at me and probably think I'm homeless. And I didn't wash my hair for 5 days. But it was clean though. It was clean. It did not smell bad or anything. I just because every time I bleach my hair, whenever you see like I don't really have black roots anymore, or I like just recently bleached it, it is dry AF. So I could go like 5 days without washing my hair and it wouldn't stink. Um, I wish I could wear two pairs of shoes. Yeah, so that's the thing that I'm mad at. So like now, when I need to see people, and like not look homeless or pretend I'm not homeless, I have this pair of like really, really old sneakers, New Balance sneakers. I'm quite embarrassed because they don't really match with any like clothes that look proper. So I don't know. I might have to like spend money and buy a pair of shoes that's like, less embarrassing to people around me. The shoes I messed up on, but they don't really get that option, huh? Like you don't have the option of like having heels and sneakers. I know they put like Crocs, like now there's Crocs heels, which like no thank you. But yeah, I would pay for a pair of shoes that I could, which I think probably exists, but I just don't know like a good pair. But I would pay for a pair of shoes that could look like I could run in like sneakers, but it also could be like go to a nice dinner and alter it into like a heel or something. Yeah, heels. I think that would be something I wouldn't mind having for travels. I mean, I think I've seen it because I've been watching that. I didn't finish watching this. Just watching random stuff because I'm traveling. But I was watching Apple TV and I was telling you guys that I'm watching. It's about WeWork, the startup, right? And I guess the guy in the first few, like the pilot episode, it was talking about how the founder, I forgot his name, but the guy who created WeWork, he at one point was doing all these different types of businesses, like knee pads for babies, to crawl on in case they're like, in case they get hurt or their knees hurt. There was this other business that he did where it's like heels for females, but you take the heel off when you need to. So it's like versatile. But it didn't look cute. And I don't really know anybody who wears something like that. Maybe one day if they make it really cute, then I'll do it. But wear clothes for home coziness. Yes, I always like, I mean, to be honest, dressing like homeless or wearing sweatpants and like just like this, like just comfy large t-shirt is really the way to go. Can't be more comfortable than like baggy clothing. I shouldn't say that everyone with baggy clothing looks homeless. I shouldn't say that. It's just what my parents call me when I wear it. Maybe other people pull it off if you're a model or something. Casual and dressy and can run in. The shoes you described are made by Rockport, Bobo says. Oh, okay. Let me check that out. Rockport. Let me see if I like it. Rockport, Rockport, Rockport. Okay, I'm just seeing Rockport men's dress ports. It's not showing heels. I'm gonna search Rockport heels. See if it. Oh, okay. Wait. No, it says Clark's Rockport. Maybe I'm supposed to put in versatile. So I don't see it right now, but I trust you. I'm sure there's brands out there that do that. Spacewalk. Uh, Oh, Diamond Hand 69, thank you. Oh my God, has it been 6 months? Time's flying. I can't believe I've had this channel or you've been a member of Rubber Chicken YOLO Gang for 6 months. Thank you. Thank you for being here and always, taking care of the mod work. Diamond Hand 69, DH 69. DH 69 says today is a day Shiba Inu got added to Robinhood. LOL. Yes. Um, Definitely a day to celebrate. Gotta say, I am surprised. Didn't really expect to wake up to see that news, but they're kind of late. This is something that should have happened a while back, but better late than never. Modular shoes sounds like a good business idea. CD says, yes, definitely already there. I just haven't found very cute ones that I want to purchase. Isn't there a YouTube video of a kid wearing 200 sweatpants and stop his blood going? What? To his legs, trucking all day says. I bet there's a YouTube video on that. I have not seen that. I don't think I could fit 200 pairs of pants on myself, but of course there would be a video like that. So I was talking to my friends recently, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but apparently there's a YouTube video of a Tesla car, because you know how Tesla has like the motion sensors, right? Of a Tesla car at a cemetery, and it's like censoring movement when there's nothing there. I don't know if that's true. I'm too afraid to go and look at that video, but for you people who are into that stuff and you're not afraid, you feel free to check that video out and let me know what you think. But that's what I heard, that that's like a viral video. But who knows if it's like a prank, maybe it's not actually censoring that stuff and it was like video edited or whatever. I don't own a Tesla. I can't go to a cemetery and test it out myself, nor would I do that. So for those of you that are into scary stuff, you can go and see if that exists on YouTube. Because I heard that that's a viral video. Just came to my mind about that. That sounds like Shark Tank. The removable heel episode was on CNBC today. Crimson says, "Yeah, again, I'm pretty sure like that's a thing, and I'm pretty sure if that's a thing, then like putting some water or some alcohol or tequila in the heel and then popping the heel into your heel would also be a thing. And if it's not a thing, it'll probably be a thing one day. I don't know where it went now, but I actually owned a bangle. Honestly, like I had a bangle when I was in high school. I don't know where I got it. It's like some like silver bangle and it looked really thick. Like it wasn't for aesthetics. It was a bangle. I don't think I was in high school. I forgot when I got this bangle or who I got it from. But it's a bangle where you can put alcohol in it and then you wear the bangle. So when you go clubbing, you just drink out of the bangle with the vodka or you put it into your drinks that are clearly watered down. So I had one of those things before. I don't know if I still have it. But yeah, that also exists. There's a YouTuber Tesla owner turns his car into a 1980s Night Rider car. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know what a 1980s Night Rider car kit is, but any like videos where they do transformations is pretty awesome. Hi Lucy, new room. Don, no, I'm traveling right now. A location undisclosed, of course. But yeah, this is not my home. It is much nicer than my home. Yo, mama's so ugly. Her birth certificate is an apology, Ken says, letter from what? I'm not going to say that word out loud. C Factory. She is named after a natural disaster. That's terrible. That's terrible, Ken. That's terrible, but also so hilarious. Um, I don't know what it is about the your mama jokes that always get me. Like, I don't know. I've never been to a stand-up comedy where it was titled theme your mama jokes or your father jokes or whatever. But if there was one, I would totally go. Just it always gets me. Um, how's the room service? um there's no room service where I am. I usually don't. I'm way too cheap to call for room service, guys. Like, are you kidding me? I never call for room service. Uh, in my lifetime, very few times. I would have to be like, really, really hungry and not willing to move in order to order room service. Wherever I am, like anytime I go to hotels and stuff like that, I would just like bring food to the hotel if there's a microwave. And then if I need to eat, I usually just like go outside of the hotel to get it. I usually don't try to get room service. Also, I don't like the room service, like, unless it's Vegas. I feel like room service is actually amazing. I've done it. Most of it when it's not crazy overpriced, but it's always jacked up in price. Like, even if you get a plate of fruits. I was expecting a bigger pump and dump with SHIBA this morning, Dawn says. I know, right? It didn't even go to like 3.5, which is just disappointing. Good Jim's pranks, but it's just day one. So I'm hoping that more good news happens later and we'll see that pump. Definitely a better pump though than the Coinbase pump for Dogecoin because when they listed Dogecoin already came down from 75 cents and it didn't do anything really. Good gem pranks always slay me for some reason. Laugh, cry. Oh, okay. So I want to tell you guys this really funny one because I don't know where to find it anymore, but my friend sent it to me. A gym. Well, it's like a gym. I don't know if it's a gym prank. Don't do this. It's just like it's like a funny video where this guy was doing pull-ups. So he was doing pull-ups and he keeps on slipping. And then he sees like this really hot girl walking by. So he walks up to her and you think that he's going to go and like ask for her number or something, but instead he smothers his hand all over her face, rubs it, and then goes back on the pole because there was so much makeup that she was wearing, like so much foundation that or powder that made it for his hands so then he wouldn't slip grip. uh Much funnier than my explanation if you watched it, but I don't know where to find it because nowadays people just send me clips and I don't know where they're from, whether it's like Facebook link or Instagram link or TikTok. I think it's probably TikTok. Actually, it sounds like something very short, like it was on TikTok. I always went to the ice machine and filled the sink in my room for my drinks to stay cold. What ice machine? Oh, that's free. I use the ice machine. Yes. I recognize those curtains behind you. Motel 6 in Niagara. No, that's not where I'm at. I actually have not gone into a motel for a very, very long time. I think like only a few times in my life have I even like entered one, but no, not that's not where I am right now. But I've been to Niagara Falls. Beautiful. I wonder if the falls is frozen right now. But Niagara Falls is very, very pretty. WTF, that's some next level alcoholic right there. LOL, liquor in a bangle. Yes. I am no alcoholic. But I think it was a gift. There's no way I would pay for that. I don't even know how much that is if you were to buy one. Um, it was funny. Just funny because like who would believe that that's like an actual accessory because it's just ginormous. It's like it comes out of your wrist like this much. And it's just like this just giant silver tire looking thing with a little bulb where you could open it like a spout where you put the alcohol in. Ah, people. It's clearly an Airbnb in Kenya, Don says. I want to go to Kenya. That's not where I'm at, but yes. Lots of places I still need to travel to. Japan being like the top one up there. People get married there. Very easy to get married there. Oh wait, hold on. You saw New York subway shooting, Mr. Fixa says? Yeah, I actually just saw that. There's a lot of people. I think like 13 people that was shot or something. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I just saw that earlier. Oh, wait, hold on. Also, this is off of BBC News. Putin says Russian invasion of Ukraine will achieve noble aims. He says on the one hand, we are helping and saving people, and on the other, taking measure to ensure the security of Russia. Russia President Vladimir Putin has defended his decision to invade Ukraine, speaking alongside Belarusian leader, Mr. Putin claimed that a clash with Ukraine had become inevitable. The UN says 10 million people have fled their homes since the invasion began, but during a public appearance, Mr. Putin insisted that his forces are aiding oppressed people in separatist regions of Ukraine. The Kremlin claims that Ukraine has committed genocide against Russian speakers in eastern Ukraine, but there is no evidence to suggest that this is the case. Again, don't know how long all of this is going to go on for. Don't think that it's going to be over anytime soon. I'm just hoping that whatever Victory Day is, hopefully things don't get crazy worse by Victory Day, and that after Victory Day, maybe things will cool down and people will leave, or the troops that are in operation, as stated by Putin, would be gone by then. What was something that I was seeing? Give me 1 second. Oh, I don't know where that news went. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what caused the thing. Hold on. Live update. It was Brooklyn. So Suspect, this is April 12th, 2022. CNN, suspect at large after 10 shot at Brooklyn subway station. 10 people were shot at a Brooklyn subway station this morning. Officials said at least 29 people were treated at nearby hospitals for injuries, none of which were life-threatening, according to the hospital representatives. Authorities said the suspect, who remains at large, put on a gas mask, deployed a gas canister, and then began shooting. The shooter's motive is still unknown. The NYPD says they are currently seeking a person of interest in the shooting who they believe rented the U-Haul van, whose keys were found at the scene. That's insane. See, like this person like went out of their way to put on a gas mask and throw down the gas canister. I don't know if this is just like some person who's gone mad with like no actual target in mind, or was this targeted? Guess we'll find out later. The guys never know what will happen. Life is short. Motels have roaches, Ken says. Well, I've been to a motel before. I don't think I've had a cockroach crawl on me, but I am not new to seeing cockroaches. Cockroaches are one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. But I guess certain countries, or there are places in the world, I think, eat cockroaches. So guess shouldn't judge it too much. There's probably nutrients in that. But cockroaches, there's all this like talk about how if we're gonna populate on Mars, cockroaches would be like the number one way because they're so hard to destroy. So I guess we have cockroaches to thank, or maybe we need to study cockroaches and see how the heck they can live for so long. So if we want to live forever, maybe we should study cockroaches because it's really hard to kill them. They just multiply like crazy. Roach Motel, just a joke. I had a gecko in my room once in Oklahoma. What's a gecko? Is that like gecko? Is that like that little lizard looking thing? Is that what that is? Those aren't that bad, right? Or I don't think they're as gross as cockroaches. Wait. I had clandestine rings for clubbing, but it didn't have alcohol. All right, guys. Should I buy Abe coin? Hey there. I'm gonna go. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of my second channel live stream. I know it's been like a while, but don't worry. I will be back. Cute green lizard. Oh, the one for like Geico, right? Okay, yeah, that one is adorable. I will be back. Please make sure you are subscribed. If you're not already, ring that notification bell. Thank you all for smashing that like button. If you would like to see my future travels, short little clips and vlogs of places I've been to, I will eventually upload them. If it's not within this month, it will be later. Hey there, Sakyazen. Thank you for joining. All of you guys, take care, stay positive, stay in the green. And again, like I know we talk like movies, things I watch, reviews, whatever's happening with your lives. And there's just obviously some very sad things going on. There's bad things that happen in the world every day, unfortunately. Even if what's happening in Russia and Ukraine wasn't happening right now, there's always bad stuff happening everywhere in the world. So appreciate the people you have around you, appreciate the goodness around you because there's always good happening even with all this bad stuff. Stay positive, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.